Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my favorite top lipstick picks for the fall. I also have some nudes that I tend to reach for during the fall, but also throughout the years. These are definitely nudes that you can also wear throughout the years. These are all going to be drugstore lipsticks, so they are definitely going to be very affordable. So if you're interested in seeing my top pick lipsticks for the fall, then stay tuned. The first one that I want to talk about is definitely a very sheer, very nude, brownish kind of, but still very nude color. And it is the lipstick that I'm wearing right now. This is Warm Me Up by Maybelline. Again, this is what I have on my lips right now, and it's a very sheer brown color. Next color I want to talk about is a very similar one. This one is an NYC lipstick. This is in the color Creamy Caramel. Again, very sheer, very nudie, but still on the brown side of the spectrum, and it is right here. The next one is a L'Oreal lipstick. This is the JLo's collection. The bad thing about any L'Oreal lipstick is obviously the scent of it. I think that we all know they don't smell the best, but they do. This lipstick and another one that I'm going to show you, they are shades that are very wearable and shades that not only are perfect for the fall if you don't want to rock the vampy lipstick, but they're also shades that you're able to wear throughout the year. This one specifically is one of my favorites from the collection. This is Jennifer's Nude in number 370, and it's very sheer, very nudie. This one is right here. Again, these are very similar, but they're still very different, if that makes sense. The next one that I want to talk to you about is the other L'Oreal that I was mentioning. This is in Ferris Nude number 800, and this one is more on the pinky side. But again, if you do a brown smoky eye and you don't want to go too bold, where you want to wear also a dark lip and you want to wear something nude, this nude right here, it's still, I think, very wearable for the fall because it has that nude and still, again, the brown undertones that you can still wear for the fall. So definitely another one of my favorite. Again, these nude lipsticks that I'm showing you are the ones that I tend to go for if I don't want to wear a dark lip because I'm either wearing too bright of an eye look, or I just don't want to wear a dark vampy look, a dark vampy lip, but I still want to wear something that is still wearable for the fall. These are just the new lipsticks that I tend to reach for. Again, most of these have very nude, very brown undertones, and so they are just my top picks when it comes to nude lipsticks. Another one of my favorite, which obviously I can't leave out, this is going to be my last nude lipstick as far as fall top picking for me. This is matte lipstick in the color Naked number 61, and this one is a matte lipstick. These are all satined or very sheer finishes, but this one is matte, and I love matte lipsticks, but this one is just one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. Again, a lipstick that has very warm brownish undertones, and you can still wear it during the fall. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the vampy side of things. The first one that I obviously have to talk about is probably one that you guys have probably heard of a bunch of times already, and this is Milani lipstick in the color Sangria. This is a very vampy. I actually expected this to be a lot more darker, but because it's not a matte lipstick, it tends to lose its pigmentation, I think, in my opinion, when you apply it. If you could see, this is the swatch. This is the lipstick. I thought this would be as intense as this, but it doesn't. It's not as intense as it looks right here. But it's still very beautiful, purpley, plummy lipstick. Something very, very perfect for the fall. The next one is another drugstore lipstick, and from this line, this is probably the only one that I actually enjoy, and this is the Show Off Lip Velvet in the color Meteoric matte. And this is obviously a matte lipstick. It is a liquid lipstick. It does, however, take a while to dry. Again, this one is a plummy color, but has some pinky undertones. Very vampy, very appropriate for the fall. And the only thing that I have to say about this lipstick is that it does take quite some time to dry and look completely matte on your lips, but it's still a very nice liquid lipstick for the drugstore. Another one from their line is actually a lip gloss. This is the Show Off Lip Lacquer in the color Light Year, and it is just a very brown lip gloss, perfect for the fall. Again, it falls into that nudie category if you don't want to wear too much of a dark lipstick. This is just a little bit more intense than the first nude colors that I showed you. And this is the only one that I'm going to recommend to you guys from this line, because these lipsticks just fall apart. I actually have a swatch video on these lipsticks. I will link it down below so you guys can see them. But I only have about 2 or 3 from this line that I actually like and would actually recommend. These lipsticks fall apart, they get into your creases, but this shade, this specific shade, does not do that for me. So this one is from the Wet n Wild Fergie line, and this is in the color Plum Genou. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but this is a very beautiful color. Again, very plummy, brown and pinkish undertones. Very pretty, and I think very nice for the fall. Again, it falls, I think it falls in the category of, hey, I'm not on the nude side, but I'm also not going into the too vampy side, but still something that screams fall. Next one is a NYX lipstick. This is the High Voltage lipstick in the color number 12. And it's just a very dark, very vampy lipstick. Again, very brown, very vampy. Another one of my favorites. This one reminds me of the next favorite one, which is actually a ColourPop lipstick. This is in the color Pitch. Pitch is so beautiful. However, Pitch is much better when you pair it with its lip liner. Keep that in mind. This one is Pitch. So Pitch is a little bit more pigmented. If I had to choose between any of these 2 shades, I would definitely pick Pitch. The next 3 that I'm going to show you are some NYX Intense Butter Glosses. And these are awesome because you almost get 2 in 1. You have intense color, but you also have a gloss to it. And the thing though about the NYX Intense Butter Glosses is that a lot of them, when it comes to the intense color, you know, if they're not like a nude color or a lighter shade, you do have to kind of line your lips because it can get a little bit messy. I do have to say that about these lip glosses, but they are beautiful shades and they are colors that are awesome for the fall. My top pick from the NYX Intense Butter Glosses would definitely have to be the Chocolate Crepe. And again, these are lip glosses, but they're very intense. And this one almost reminds me of the lip gloss that I showed you guys from the Rimmel, except the Rimmel is probably a little bit more on the nude side, but they're still very similar. The next one from the NYX Intense Butter Gloss would have to be the Toasted Marshmallow, and I think that this one's a lot of people's favorite. And again, these are very intense. This one's Toasted Marshmallow right there. And the last one from the Intense Butter Gloss is the color Orange Sickle. And it's just a very intense orange lip gloss. But because it's orange, of course, it's very wearable for the fall. So that's it, guys. Those were my top lipstick picks for the fall. The thing about all these lipsticks is that they are lipsticks that you can find at your drugstore, and they are very affordable. And the good thing about the selection that I showed you guys is that you have options. You can wear a nude lip and still look like you're rocking fall, and you can still wear the usual vampy lipstick. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you found some new lipsticks to try. Comment down below what you guys are loving for the fall as far as lipsticks go. Maybe I can try some of you guys' favorites. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.